Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Programming with Pirai. In this video, we are going to see about a Leetcode question number 2760. Longest even odd subarray with threshold. You are given a 0-indexed integer array nums and an integer threshold. Find the length of the longest subarray of nums starting at index L and ending at the index R, where L and R from 0 to len of nums, and that satisfy the following condition. What is the condition? The condition is simple. Nums of L, the starting point, should be even. Okay. R2 is equal to 0 means what? It is divisible by 2, which means it should be even. Okay. For all index I in the range L comma R minus 1, nums of I mod 2 should not be equal to nums of I plus 1 mod 2, which means first one is even, right? We want to start with even. Then next one should be odd, next one should be even, next one should be odd, next one should be even, alternatingly. Okay, fine. Now, for all integers I in the range L comma R, the threshold should be also greater than or equal to the nums of I. Can you understand this? Okay. Return an integer denoting the length of the longest such integer. Sorry, subarray. Note, a subarray is a contiguous non-empty sequence of elements within an array. Okay, fine. So what they have given that we want to find what is the length of the longest subarray that is satisfying this whole condition. Fine. Now just see this example. 3, 2, 5, 4. Now. Okay, the threshold is 5. So I can have up to what? Up to 5. Yes? Okay, fine. Now just see here whether I can start with this 3. No, I cannot start, right? Okay, so 3 is odd, but we should start with what? Even. That's why I'm not starting with 3. Whether I can start with 2? Yes, you may. So 2, 5. So 5 is odd, right? So 2 is even, then 5 is odd, then 4 is even. So it is like alternating. So I can take that subarray. Yes, so subarray is simple. I will tell you. If I having a elements like 2, 5, 7, 4, this is the element. Then there are some possible subarray, like I can take 2, 5, or I can take 5, 7, 4, or I can take the whole subarray as my answer. Sorry, whole array as the subarray. Then I can take 5, 7, like that. I can take single element also, 2, 5, 7, 4 as a single element also. But I cannot take 2, 5, 4 because there is exclusion of this 7, which is breaking our rule. It should be continuous, but it is not continuous. And I cannot take in reverse order also, like 4, 7, 5. It is not allowed. You can take 5, 7, 4, but not 4, 7, 5. Okay, in reverse order. Okay, fine. So this is the subarray definition, a quick definition. Now, see here. So from this, I can say 2, 5, 4 is the one of the subarray. Okay, then 4 alone is one of the subarray. But which subarray has the longest length? So I can say this 2, 5, 4 as the longest length. So what is the length? Length is 3. That's why I am returning what? 3. Fine. Now see here, nums is equal to 1 comma 2 and threshold is what? 2. Okay. So I can have the elements up to what? Up to 2. It may be 1 or 2. Okay. So first whether I can start with 1. No, 1 is odd. So I can start with 2. 2 is even, but there is no further elements. So stop there. So 2 is my answer. Okay. So what is the length of the subarray? It is 1. That's it. Okay, fine. Now see this example here. The threshold is 4, so I can have up to what? 4. So whether I can start with this 2? Yes, you may. So 2. Then whether I can take this 3 next? Yes, it is odd. Then I can take 4 next. Yes, it is even. Then I can take 5 next. Yes, it is odd, but it is not less than or equal to threshold, right? So I cannot take this 5. So up to this I can take. So it is 3. Then whether I can start with this 4? Yes, you may start. So if I start with this 4, whether I can take this 5? No. So it will be length of 1. But we have a length of 3 as the best answer. So 3 will be my maximum length. Hope I understand with examples. Now, tell me how to solve this problem. Okay. So the basic brute force approach, let us start with brute force approach, is generate all possible subarray. Okay, I will give the link in the description. Just go and watch the how to generate all possible subarray. Okay, now just check whether they satisfy the condition. That's it. Check whether the condition is satisfied. Okay, so after this condition is satisfying, we want to take the maximum length among them. That's it. Okay, so this leads to time complexity of what? O of n power 4 and space complexity of what? O of 1. Can you understand this? Yes. Now, whether I can slightly optimize it to get a slight difference in the time complexity. Okay, let us understand. So, see here, whether we want to generate all subarray or whether we have some clue to not generate all subarray. Instead of it, I can do some other action. So just here, we should start with what? The first point is we should start with what? We should start with even number. Then there should be alternating. Then all numbers should be less than the threshold. So let me take the example. 2, 3, 4, 5, then 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is the value and threshold will be 4. Let us take. Okay, now just see here. Can I start from this? Yes, you may start. So I am taking this 2 as the starting point. Whether I can take this 3? Yes, you may take. Okay, whether I can take this 4? Yes, you may take, because it is even. It is R. Again, it is even. Whether I can take this 5? No, I cannot take this 5. Right? So because the threshold is not greater than or equal to 5, so I cannot take this. So up to this only I take. So it will be out of, sorry. Now as of now, the maximum is 3. Whether apart from this going anywhere is anywhere we can go? No. Then again, I am just pointing this 3. Whether I can start with this 3? No, it is odd. Okay. Now whether I can start with this 4? Yes, yes, you may start, but if I take this 4, then I can take this 5. No. Then the length is what? 1. When I am starting with 4. Okay. When I am starting with 2, when I am starting with 4, the length is 1. Okay. Fine. Now, the next question is whether I can start with this. No. It is lot less than the threshold, as well as it is an odd number. Okay. Whether I can start with this. No. No, you cannot start because it is an odd number. Okay. Whether I can start with this. Yes, you may. It is even number, right? So you may take. Okay. So while taking this, it is what? Even. Then whether I can take this. Yes, it is odd. It is odd, right? When I am starting with this, I am again iterating to the rest of the array elements, right? So I can take this 3. So it leads to what? It leads to length of 2, right? Because there is no more elements. So length of 2. For starting with 2, I will get what? 2 as my output. So from this all, 3 is the maximum. So my output will be what? 3. Can you understand this? So it is basically like I am starting from each and every numbers and checking whether how much times it can go and iterate and satisfy the condition and take that as a length. So its time complexity will be what? I will show this code n square, right? And space complexity is what? O of 1. Right. Now, do we observe something? Yes. When I took the first subarray, this subarray, yes, so its length is 3. Then this also satisfies the condition. But whether it impacted? No. Why it is not impacting? Because I know from this to this is the subarray. Then absolutely starting from this also, this will be the end, right? Can you understand this? If for example here it is 6, okay, threshold is something like 7, then I can say I can start with here or here will be ended where? Ended here only. Can you understand this? So going with this element is not necessary, or going with this element is not necessary. Starting with this element is itself necessary, right? Then in next step I can move directly to the 2. I understand this. I am here and I check up to which the subarray is valid. Then I can jump to this next part, right? Then I can go and find whether it is satisfying condition. Then I can go. Can you understand this? Yes. So by doing this, we can reduce our time complexity as what? N, because I am traversing only one time. Yes. Okay, let me demonstrate this in clear manner. See here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here 1, 2, 3. Let us take. Okay, and threshold is something like 6. Now I will take a count variable as 0, just for a counting purpose. Okay. Okay. Now initially I am here. Okay, whether 2 is even. Yes, it is even. Okay, and it is satisfying the threshold condition. Yes, it is satisfying the threshold condition. So at this point, now it is starting only, right? Starting only because count is what? 0. Count is 0 means what? It is a starting point. Starting point is even. Okay, now I will increment my count as 1 and just iterate. Now it is 3. Okay, what is the previous elements? Okay, the previous element is E1 and now the current element is R. So I want to check whether it is less than the threshold, less than or equal to the threshold. Yes, yes. So I can take it as an answer. Okay. Now 4. Yes, it satisfies the condition. Now 5. Yes, it satisfies the condition. Now 6. Yes, it satisfies the condition. Now again, when I am going to this one, it also satisfies the condition, right? Okay, okay. Let me remove this one. Okay, let me remove this one so that you can understand exactly how it works. Okay. Now again I am going to this 2. Now I am checking whether this 2 and this 6 are alternate. No, 6 is even, 2 is also even. So what should I do? I should take this 5 as the maximum, right? So let us take the output as output variable or to store the maximum possible subarray length in this variable. Okay, now as of now it is 5. Again I will change to what? Change to 0 because I encountered what? Conflict in the condition, right? So I will make this count as 0. Now again from this 2, okay, I'm going to check because this count is 0, which means what? 2 is a starting point, and I'm going to check whether 2 is a valid starting point. Yes, it is even only, so it is valid. Okay, fine. So make the count as 1. Now again go here whether this 3 is R and before it is even and it is less than or equal to the threshold. Okay, so increment my count is 2. Now the end. So as of now, what is our maximum? It is 2 here. So whether 2 is maximum or 5 is maximum, 5 only maximum. So 5 will be my output. Can you understand this? So in which we are just traversing only one time, right? The entire array. Can you understand this? How we have just made a brute force, then better approach, then from better approach I modified to get this optimal approach. Okay, fine. Now let us see the code. First we can see the code for the better approach. First result is equal to 0 for I in range of len of nums. Now if nums of I mod 2, which is if the current element is even, then my answer will be 0. And for j in range of I comma len of nums, if my current j value is not equal to the ans or nums of j is greater than the threshold, any one condition satisfied, okay, then what should I do? I should break it. Otherwise I should do what? Ans is equal to ans XOR 1. So it is for a toggle operator. If I do XOR with 0, it will be 1. If I do XOR with 1, it will be 0, right? Can you understand this? 1 XOR 0 is 1 and 1 XOR 1 is 0, like that. It should be in alternate like that. Okay, now result is equal to max of result comma j minus I plus 1. Okay, now I am updating the window size. In definition we want to say it is a window size, but for normally it is like how many elements are counted between I and j. Okay, and I am storing the maximum in the result and I am returning the result. Let me submit it. Yes, it is submitted successfully. Now we can see about the optimal solution. See here, first of all m is equal to 0 and current is equal to 0. Now for I in range of len of nums, and I am checking whether the current is 0. Current is 0 means it is a starting point. So starting point should be what? Should be a even only. But here what is the condition? Condition is if it is a starting point and also it is even, it is odd, or else we can have the current element is greater than the threshold. Then what should I do? I should make my current variable is what? 0, because I cannot take that. Okay, elif current is equal to 0, and also the starting point is a even, then I should increment my current. Okay, now if the if the current element is a even, or it may be odd, and its previous element is alternate to that, then I should increment my current. Else what should I do? Current is equal to 0 if nums of I mod 2, else 1. So what I'm doing here, I'm just making sure that the current starting value, see here my current starting value is what? 2. So I increment my count to 1, right? Yes. Otherwise, if it is odd, then I will make the current as 0 only. I do not just increment my current, right? Can you understand this? That's why I'm checking whether the current number is an odd. If it is odd, I will make the current as 0. If else, I want to take that as 1, and I will update the maximum in the m. Then I will return that m. That's it. Let me submit it. Yes, here submitted. Thank you.